Hello viewers, this is your number one tutor on this channel, the Science Demystifier. In today's video, I will just be correcting an impression about the recent or the just concluded WASSCE chemistry practical examination, iodometric titration. Now, I saw a lot of people, coming to YouTube to post that this is the exact endpoint. That if you don't have this endpoint, it means you did something wrong. It means your students are going to fail. When I saw it, I just laughed. It doesn't really make sense when you say that this is the exact endpoint. This is what you should have used. Why? Because the dissolution of iodine in potassium iodide depends on some factors, which are the factors that affect the rate of every chemical reaction. One is temperature, the second one is surface area, and in this case there was no catalyst. So if you have crushed the iodine, you would have gotten more of the solute to dissolve in the solvent. If you have heated, you would have gotten more of the solute dissolve in the solvent. Now, people that did not crush and they did not heat, WASSCE will not mark them down because they didn't crush and they did not heat. And that's why I said that the endpoint you got as a school or as a center is unique to your center, your school. So don't say if your endpoint is not like my own because I crushed and I heated, I did this, that you did the wrong thing. I don't subscribe to that. So WASSCE is going to mark your scripts based on some certain thresholds if they are not exceeded. Are you getting what I'm saying? So this idea of you should have done this, you should have gotten this endpoint, if your endpoint is not within this range, that means you didn't do the right thing. My dear, that is not true. I saw somebody post a video and the person was using a chemical equation to show the mass of iodine that should dissolve in exactly 6.0 grams of potassium iodide. And I said, wow, does it mean that water is not also in the solution? Because you didn't just dissolve solid iodine in solid potassium iodide. It dissolved in water. So water is also, part of the mixture. So water must have dissolved certain part of the iodine solution. So your calculation is basically not correct. Okay? So WASSCE that brought out that question, knows that iodine will dissolve to a certain, level. That the dissolution is not absolute. We don't have a certain, concentration that we're looking at for. And that's why iodine solution can never be used as a standard solution. That's why the Science Demystifier did not bother himself about posting any video on iodometric titration, because I know I'm not going to come out with something exact and then tell people that this is the exact endpoint for the iodometric titration. So I didn't bother myself, do it. But I did post my video on salt analysis, the ammonium ferrous sulfate, and go and check out my video on salt analysis. Exactly what I predicted, what I told my students was what came out. And on that day, they just enjoyed their salt analysis. Everything went successfully. So in this forthcoming NACO examination, I will also post my video on both. I pray that something like this, iodometric titration, will not come out also in NACO exam. So it will just be like the usual. Okay? All right. So thank you very much for watching. Do yourself this favor. Subscribe to this channel, get our video updates. We are grooming, scientists that will change the world. And you need to be part of this race. You need to be part of this initiative. Do not hesitate to subscribe to this channel. Thank you and God bless you.